Hey everybody, I am back with another video, and today I want to talk about not giving up on your dreams. God has been dealing with me with sharing my story, sharing my journey, and so I made it a goal or a promise to myself that at least I'll do one video every week in the new year. So I'm going to try my hardest to stick to that and just encourage somebody. There's so much junk on social media that sometimes, we all need to be uplifted at times. So I hope that some of the things that I've gone through and some of the things that I made it through will bless somebody else. So today I want to talk about not giving up on your dreams. I don't care how big your dream is, how small your dream is, how crazy it may seem, how impossible it may seem. Never give up on your dreams. If you give up on your dreams, it's not only a disservice to you, but it's a disservice to everybody that's connected to that dream. You may not see everything. You may not see the whole puzzle. You may not see the whole story yet, but God has people lined up. There are divine people, divine connections lined up to your dream. And let me just do a sidebar. There's a difference between a good dream and a God dream. A good dream is something we could do without God. A God dream means it's too big for us. We need other people. We need God to intervene to make this dream happen. So I just want to encourage somebody and tell you, don't give up on your dreams. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care who doesn't believe in you. I don't care who... if nobody supports you, it's your dream. The dream wasn't given to them, it was given to you. So don't give up on your dreams. Think about it. If Oprah would have gave up when they told her no, there would be no Oprah. You know what I mean? If T.D. Jakes would have gave up when he was going through some of the hardest times of his life, when he was on welfare, when he was on WIC, and when he didn't have a ride to get to church, and he was preaching about faith and his phone was disconnected. If he would have gave up, there would be no T.D. Jakes. If I would have gave up even this year alone, I wouldn't have got my MBA this year. If I would have gave up, I wouldn't have been on Overstock. I wouldn't have been about to be on Walmart.com. Like, if I gave up, I wouldn't have had any of this stuff. And I had so many reasons to give up. But there was always this thing in me that says, it's bigger than me. This is not just for me. It's for somebody else. It's for the employees that I hire. You know what I mean? It's for the woman whose life will be changed because of a bracelet or something that she bought. You know what I mean? So don't give up on your dreams. Like I'll give you I'll give you a little backstory about me. I started Flaunt Your Faith, or started writing the vision, making it plain, in 2012. But I wasn't really serious about it. I just started learning more, started watching YouTube videos. I started going on webinars and things like that. I started doing the research. During that time, I think I was working as an office manager for a healthcare practice at the time. And so my dream life was to work this little job, or work this job until I got my dream marketing job. That's my thinking at the time. And then once I get established in that marketing job, then I was gonna start my own business. That was my thinking. So fast forward to 2013, I got laid off from that job, and I was not really prepared financially for that layoff. So when I first started Flaunt Your Faith, it was for t-shirts. I wanted to just sell like Christian-based t-shirts. At the time, that's what I wanted to do. And it was okay, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like, a six-figure business at that time. It wasn't like doing very well. I was struggling trying to make that happen, trying to make it work. And I was trying to make it work off an unemployment check. You know what I mean? I would pay my bills and anybody who ever been on unemployment know that's not enough money. I would pay my bill. Let me correct that. I would sow my seed, pay my tithes and my offerings, and then I would pay my bills, and whatever I had left, I would try to throw into creating a shirt, I paying for a logo, whatever it was at the time, trying to build the business. So that's part of my story. I built this business on an unemployment check. Now, can't nobody tell you that was nobody but God at the time. So you know. And at the time, when you first starting out with something, you think everybody's going to support you. That's not always the case. You think, oh, she's my homegirl, so she's gonna buy a shirt from me. Oh, that's my cousin, so that, you know what I mean, they're gonna buy a shirt from me. No, that's not always the case. And you can't get mad when people don't support you. You can't get mad when your friends don't support you. You can't get mad when your family doesn't support you, because 9 out of 10 times, those are not your customers. Those are not the people that you need to be targeting anyway. If they do support you, God bless them. If they don't, God bless them as well. So don't get caught up if somebody doesn't support you, if somebody doesn't support your dream, if somebody doesn't support your vision. Don't get caught up in that. Don't let that discourage you. If I let that discourage me, I wouldn't even be in business right now. So yeah, don't give up on your dreams. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care who's not supporting you. As long as you have God and you write the vision and make it plain, God is faithful. It may take you a while. It may take you networking and going to events to get your name out there. Whatever it takes, do what you have to do for your dream. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up and who doesn't believe in you. Don't get caught up in you don't know how this is going to happen. There's divine connections waiting on you. There's divine connections, divine people waiting on you. I'm telling you. And back to me, how I got on jewelry. I ended up not doing really well like I wanted to with t-shirts. So then I got into jewelry. Fast forward, now I'm being hit up by people like Zulily, people like Overstock, people like Shopgate. Like, so many people now are hearing about me. So it may look like an overnight success to many people, but people don't know some of the struggles that I've been through. You know, I fought for this dream. I made sacrifices for this dream. That's when you know that you're connected to your dream, that you believe in your dream, that you're persuaded about your dream. When you make sacrifice, while everybody was out clubbing and partying and having a good time and going out with relationships and dating and all that stuff. No, I was working on my dream. I was working on my vision. I was working on my goal, because I knew that, you know, God has something bigger in store for me. And don't get caught up also with your dreams. Don't get caught up in distractions, or don't get caught up in things that seem like they're taking forever. Let me give you an example. This year, I been going back and forth with Overstock since May. And not to blast Overstock, but there's a lot of, let me just say, unprofessional behavior going on in that company. And so, you know, I was just like, I signed the paperwork, then it'll be months before they contact me. Then I'll have to try to hit them up and see what's going on, see the status. And like, I think that was like, it wasn't even them. I think it was a trick of the enemy to make me give up, but I didn't. Because, you know, and I did want to give up, because I'm like, you know what, does it really take all this energy to get a deal or get a contract signed? Like, does it really take all of this? But then God had to remind me, you could be the only Christian company on that website. You could be the only me on that website. So I was just like, you know what, I quit. I quit going back and forth with them. Then I got aggravated, and then what I did and then this is really, really, really fighting for your dreams. This is what I did. I wrote them a letter, and I'm saying, you know, you contacted me about this. How are we going to get this signed? They ignored me. So what I did was I emailed their board of directors. I tell you what, the next day they email me back. So sometimes you have to go the extra mile. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do to fight for it, because it's like, they're not going to fight for me. They're not going to fight for my dream. It's not their dreams. You know what I mean? They have other people that they're servicing, other people that, you know, they got other things going on. And I was not a priority to them. So sometimes you just have to fight for that thing. I don't care how many no's people are telling you, fight for that thing. If you believe in it, fight for it. So I just hope to encourage somebody and tell you, don't give up on your dreams. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how impossible it may seem. If it's a God-given dream, it will come to pass. It will come to pass. So the year is ending. You're about to go into a new year. Mentally, I'm already in 2017. But you're about to go into a new year. I want you to write the vision, make it plain. I want you to do whatever you have to do to follow your dreams. If it's meant for you to go back to school, I want you to sign up and go back to school. If it's meant for you to start that business, I want you to sign up and start that business. Whatever it's meant, if it's meant for you to write that book, start that book. Whatever it is, do your research. Be prepared, so that when the manifestation happens, you're ready, you're in line, you're in alignment with where you're going. So I pray that that blesses somebody, and if it blesses you and you know it could bless somebody else, share it. I'll make the video public. Share it, share it, share it. Don't give up on your dreams. Love y'all.